Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to a brand new day of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. So we are back at it again. Kind of stopped, I guess, in the middle of this quest because I wasn't feeling doing a dungeon kind of late at night. But I did look it up um, just to see where I actually am. And we are actually at 6.3 in terms of the MSQ, which is pretty much post Endwalker. I knew I was like somewhere around there, because this is not the first time I started recording these episodes. I think I started post Endwalker. I think I have some episodes up from all of that stuff. But anyways, now that we're back, let us continue with Lapis Minilis, I guess. You know, I gotta say this, what is this called again? This party system kind of thing going. It's actually pretty cool. I'm glad that they don't have it for every dungeon, but I am glad that they put it for story dungeons. At least I think most story dungeons, at least after a certain point, I think like they didn't implement it in dungeons before they came up with this idea. But it's nice that you don't have to wait for anybody. Let's see. I wish I could take them all with me, but she's a sorceress. Interesting. Wonder why she's on, like, oh no, she's on. Interesting. There are a couple people that, well, I guess he can do anything. That's what that means, I guess. But he's the only tank we have. Kind of interesting. Got Sage, which is an actual class. That should be Reaper, but nope. And she should be Black Mage. But she's classified as a sorcerer. Wonder if it's all that stuff with Matoya. I think it's Matoya. I think it's Matoya. The proper respect, I suppose. Okay, I guess we'll just chill with this. Why not? Get to keep all the loot too. Hopefully we had a little bit of practice. Not enough for me to remember my rotations with the Black Mage. But these are usually not that difficult, so... Ooh, that must be the map. The thing should be okay. Oh, on the mammoth itself, too. Doing some fights. That's pretty cool. Careful if they're not likely to see much through the snow. Party members is yet to complete this duty. Yeah, that would be me. Wait, is this the entrance, or... No, that's... Okay, I was like, what's going on here? I guess we just had to wait, or move to that point. Why am I getting trounced? Come on. Grab him. I think maybe AoE is the way to go here. Never actually looked at a rotation guide for Black Mage. Worse than that, I don't even remember what some of these moves do. Xenoglassy is pretty good though. P55. That's the reason why I picked these the Black Mage. It's something I wanted to level up. Just happening. tons of damage. Hey there, buddy. Is the whole dungeon gonna be on here? I don't even know what Umber Soul does. No, I think that's a boss. I wonder if Foul is better. Gotta love the instant casts. Just melted that guy. Hopefully that's the last living bastard. I'm afraid this is as far as the map will go. You'll have to make it the rest of the way on foot. Okay. I guess let's just go through this as fast as we can. But no, I guess that was not a boss. Now is this? I think this is Ailey, right? Yeah, that is. Switched over. I guess they give you a free thunder every time you paradox or transpose.
Out of my way.
I don't think that used to be a thing.
That's far enough.
Out of my way.
Yeah, it looks like it'd be one of the easy dungeons. Usually this kind of stuff is pretty easy. If there's going to be any kind of challenges, it's going to be with a boss, I suppose. Just kind of learning the mechanics, but things have been pretty simple in this game, unless you're doing like endgame content. Look at that, that's like a eighth of his HP. That's crazy. One hit. I suppose we are over leveled as well. You know, I haven't even looked at, you know, any videos of Endwalker, or not Endwalker, but Dawn Trail, other than like the reveal trailer and all that stuff. I wonder how much damage the Black Mage does, because usually, like, in terms of like DPS, they're not always on top, but they're always pretty close. But in terms of just raw big damage numbers, they're usually pretty up there. So I'm kind of curious. I forgot about ley lines. Wondering if I can hit over 100k. What's going on? That doesn't look good. Oh, it's coming from over there.
That's far enough.
I guess the best thing to really do, the fun thing is, no, I probably should have, oop, now that I'm thinking of it, I probably should have, for the other DPS, I should have brought Istola instead of Zero. Kind of just brought her for story purposes, to be honest.
That's far enough.
But since she is a black mage like I am, following her movement would be a good teaching lesson. That's another good thing about these, what's it called, party, you know, being able to pretty much play with the NPCs. It teaches you how to actually do the fight. And actually, oh damn it, I keep pushing the wrong button. Kinda sucks, you gotta hit control for the top rope. Or for some of the moves. I wish there was a better way to set up these commands. Oh, there probably is. Oh, we got killed. Wonderful. Man, that trigger happened super fast. I guess I should be paying. I guess, stay more in his center, I guess. I'm just focusing on my bit rotation, but you know. Trying to at least keep it somewhat reasonable. I know what side he's going to attack from. They move that way. Oh, left, so didn't realize it set it there. My fault for being dumb on that. Try not to die this time. All of the mountain, where are they coming from? I'm guessing those are the beasts. Let's just stay next to these guys, since I don't really know where they're coming from. Wrong side. Damn it.
Out of my way.
Oh, of course. Don't I have a shield also? Why are you not healing me? Died again there. I do have a shield. What is it? This one right here. Not that it matters now. Oh, he died. Didn't even notice he died. Battle dance materia. I really need to start using the materia. I always like try to save it for better gear, and then I just never end up getting that better gear. I get tired of the late game grind for tomestones. Wasn't bad for experience though. 500,000 for that. Man, I kind of wish. I mean, I guess they kind of just combined it everything, but I kind of missed the experience you got from just trash mobs. Even though they probably just combined it into the boss, now it just feels like I'm not doing anything. Like, there's no point in doing these fights. Which, I mean, you probably can run away from them. Probably not with this kind of group, though. That's one thing about playing with NPCs. They probably are programmed to make you do something.
Darkness take you!
Out of my way! There! No mercy!
Black Mage does so much DPS, it's crazy. I don't think I'd get anywhere near this at with the Dragoon. But maybe I just wasn't playing it right. Just didn't feel like it. You know, even though we are kind of reduced down to like level 90, we're still stronger than anybody that would be at 90, to be honest. And I think we're maxed out with the item level as well, which somebody at 90 probably wouldn't do, or wouldn't be. Stupid control button. Gotta be a better way to set up that. 64,000, I think that's a record so far. I need to get some crit. Which one does, is this, that one does do crit healing? No. Crit, is that also for magic? Amount physical and magic dealt, as well as HP restored. I gotta get that crit up. There's probably a point where it kind of just levels out though, or it's not worth it. I will need to look that up myself, I suppose. Kind of like Elden Ring or kind of any of the Souls games. There's a point where it's just not worth putting points into it, and you end up doing more damage with other stuff. 605. My Dragoon. That's the same. Pretty much the same gear as my Reaper has pretty much the same gear as my Dragoon, since they share everything except the weapon. It was kind of a, you know, I didn't even, like when I chose to level up the Reaper, I didn't really think about that. I just thought it was an interesting class, and while it is easy that, you know, I just have to level up one, or grind for one set of gear, it kind of makes it boring when I'm switching between the two. The gear looks pretty much the same.
Out of my way!
Blizzard does quite a bit of damage as well. Dated records. And I never have time to read this stuff because I'm always with real people. The assaults from the outside tribes have markedly increased of late. The Geraldines provided an especially barbarous thorn in our side. Their nice, ceaseless pillaging, no doubt an effort to hoard supplies in preparations for the coming winter. No longer able to tolerate the damages suffered by these incursions, the Senate issued an order for their king's assassination, and we reapers were asked to ready our blades. With 3 of her fellows in tow, Galatea set out under cover of night and infiltrated the enemy's fortress. Their mission was a great success, which soon put the enemy to rout. Interesting. I wasn't expecting a kind of a Reaper backstory here. I mean, that kind of makes sense, since we have Zero with us. Faded records. Emperor Solus is convinced this magic tech will spark a revolution in warfare as we know it. And as he devotes further resources to its advancements, our arts continue to fall out of favor. I fear the age of the Reaper has come to an end. After all of our forebears have sacrificed for the goods of the Empire, the blood spilled, the lives lost, they would dare deem us relics of a bygone era. Indeed, they believe the future lies with their Reaper battle armor. Aspirants are reminded not to approach the figure of the Pale Harvest without express permission. They should be treated with no less reverence than Galatea herself and are hardly less dangerous. Only those who have successfully forged a pact with an avatar may spar with Galatea Parva. They will serve to refine one's use of evocations and tactical coordination. The Galatea Magna, however, is reserved for those who are able to serve as hosts to their avatar. This Hercules mannequin is designed to push a Reaper to their limits, if not beyond them. Learn to walk in death's shadow, and you shall know no fear. Glad I have time to actually read some of this stuff sometimes. Kind of interesting. Probably the least read piece of writing in this whole game is stuff you find in dungeons like that, because no one ever takes the time to stop. Those poor Square Enix writers that have to write that stuff. Can you imagine like working as a writer in a game knowing that 99, I mean, I'm sure they work on a lot of stuff, not just like dungeon packs or something. Just like working on a game knowing that most like people are not going to even see what you wrote.
Cannot stop us.
Another one. Oh, almost missed the treasure coffer too. Oh, that actually might be useful. I mean, it's only 605, but maybe I don't have the earrings. No, I got a 620. Or do I? It's 60. I must have not gotten. Yeah, 620. Yeah, whatever. Still better. Could always sell them or break them down or something. The Doll Master's Memorandum. Is that the boss? Like, let's select them from here. Maintenance of the Galatea must be handled with the utmost care. The delicate art of their making has long since been lost, making repairs difficult and reproduction all but impossible. The knowledge was kept secret, passed down to those who would inherit the position of master dollmaker. That is, until one man chose to break with tradition. He claimed to be leaving on a journey in pursuit of an unparalleled beauty, but we never learned the truth of it. The only thing that is certain is the art of our forebears left with him. Damn. Kind of messed up. I wonder who that was. Okay. Oh, it's Galatea Magna. Interesting. Kind of puts the fight, you know, in higher stakes. After reading the stories, you know? That sucks. They're not paying attention. Are we supposed to pick a side? Stick with the DPS, I guess. Oof, made it just in time. I think I'm supposed to look away from that. Okay, I still remember that one. It hasn't changed. I guess I'll chill here with you guys. 3 balls, 2 balls, 4 balls. I don't know what that means. Like, oh, I guess it's the border of when they're attacking. Yeah, right, but I think they did a little bit out of order at the end. What is this? Don't remember. Oh, that just give me. That must just give me 1. I can never get that one. That one's quick. Oop, not gonna make it. Of course, didn't have the shield either. A heal would be nice. Or else I'm dead. Why aren't you healing me? Just standing there. Oh, damn it. Oh my god, what was I doing? I wasn't paying attention, damn it. That one's 100% my fault. As was the other one, but that one was even stupider because I just wasn't paying attention. I guess you can also contribute that to the first one, but that one was a little less obvious. Forgot that you can look at their actions above their health with the left arm and the right arm attacks. Damn, I gotta do these fights twice? What is this? Gonna have to do the last fight twice as well? Hopefully. Only twice. It doesn't happen again. guess I should stay with Alphino. He might not be the DPS, but he's at least, yeah, caster of sorts. Just stay on my corner like everybody else.
Darkness, take you! That's far enough!
Okay, let's not screw up. I think we died to something like this. Maybe it was something. Nope, that was it. Yeah, we died to something like that. I think it was a little later in the fight, but it was pretty much the same thing. Oh, nice. In the perfect spot already. Almost didn't pay attention to that. Saw them moving way too late. I believe that one doesn't happen instantly. Okay, a much smoother fight that time. That one was double the experience almost too. 800,000. Let's see if we're actually gonna get anything worthwhile though. Probably not. Looks like everything is 605. I mean, I guess it's nice if we want to level up anybody else. I don't know what. I really should level up a healer. And the Sage, I don't. For those of you wondering, maybe don't know, Sage doesn't really count because it was like one of the newer classes. So like when they introduce a newer class, for those of you that don't know, they usually... Did I just die? Not to start at the end? Or, okay, no. They usually start, I believe, I forget if it's... So every expansion, they typically add new classes and a new level cap, which is usually 10 levels. I believe when the Sage was introduced, that was the cap at the time, which they raised it to 80, and they gave you a Sage at 70. Of course, you already had to have a character at that level to accept the quest and all that stuff, but that Sage has not been leveled up once. Got the Sage at level 8, or level 70. Same thing. I think the same thing is true for a couple other ones. I think Dark Knight. I think my Dark Knight's at 47. I think I got it at 30. I think. Or was it 40? I think it might have been 30.
of my way!
Yeah, let's see. I think Paladin was all on my own. Warrior all on my own. Gunbreaker, I think 60, but nothing. Dark Knight, I believe it was level 30. Forget about some of these other ones. Monk I did, Dragoon I did, Ninja, maybe no, I got that one by myself. Samurai, maybe a little bit, 50 maybe. Reaper, I can't remember. I think Dancer was at 60. I can't actually remember all of these. What level they started at. I mean, most of them started at 0, like White Mage, or they start at 1. White Mage I did by myself. But I find it so hard to heal. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not cut out for it. Had a much easier time tanking, to be honest. But I like doing DPS. It's fun. I like doing the damage. And typically you see the biggest numbers from the DPS anyways. That's why I started Black Mage. Gotta say though, I mean I haven't tried every DPS, but that Dragoon, man, he's so cool. He's got some flashy moves. Especially like his level 3 limit break. It's awesome. I always try to get it before anybody else does it, but man, getting that level 3 sometimes is difficult. People are on top of that. They definitely want to take it from you.
No mercy!
I love these instant casts. One more. You could do 7 instant casts in a row, pretty much, with just your abilities, and you know others might pop up like that. Fun times, fun times. You know, I haven't paid too much attention. I hope we didn't miss any unique things to read, but something tells me they wouldn't be in here anyways. This place looks pretty cool though. So what the hell's up with these monsters? And we got the best probably AoE class in existence. I don't think there's anybody better. Machinist. I've seen some pretty good DPS from a machinist in terms of AoE. And maybe the archer. But I don't know. I think Black Mage just got them beat. Got so many options. Final boss. Quick arm materia. Wonder what's all what all this blue flame is about. And no boss to see there either. Oh, cutscene. Mapping the realm, Lapis Manalis. Manalis? Maybe Manalis. Who would it be? Some random beast?
All shall cower before the might of Archfiend Kanyatso!
The Drowned King. Is that the king who was killed? By the Reapers? It might be. No doubt it's here to guard the gate. No, that's right. We're gonna. That's, yeah, these gates. Now it makes sense why we're seeing all these weird ass monsters. I kind of forgot about that. But yeah, by the way, this is a new day if I haven't mentioned it already. I'm gonna be splicing this with the start of this chapter, or the start of this quest. So, hi everybody. Even though it's like 41 minutes into this day's recording. Okay, let's try not to die this time. Try this in one shot. Pay attention.
Brace yourself!
I'm trying. I should have protected myself.
I bring my all to bear!
Am I gonna get hit by that? Just put this on like what level I can. Okay, I protected myself a little bit. A lot of water. I guess he is a drowned king. Makes sense he's got all these water attacks. Kind of weird. We're in this blue flame hellhole though. I guess we just take that damage. What's going on now? Here's some floats. I guess and destroy them? No? Why is no one else destroying them? Should I not be destroying these things? Okay, they are. Oh, wait, it took so long to do it. Oh, that's right, I could do a limit break since I'm by myself, but I don't know if I could do it at level 3. It might show up later in the fight. It does happen sometimes.
That's right! How do you like this?
What does that mean? I don't know what that means.
That's far enough.
Okay, good so far. Just don't get killed. Halfway.
A fitting finale.
I like how it can still do damage too. let's not screw around. Pay attention.
I am of the first brood.
Oh no, don't die. Protect me, shield. Okay, we got that one in one shot, at least. That's all you have to do is pay a little bit more attention. Nice, nice. Million experience. That man eats so much to level up, and after 90, it's crazy. Bro's still here. He's the only one who hasn't actually been killed. Wonder why. Still 605 here. Oh, it's for the Viper though. Ooh, nice. Sometimes I'll go on my minion kick and try to farm minions and mounts, but you know, or try to at least look in the shop. Sometimes you can find some cheap ones that they just don't have. Oh, that's why he's still alive. We need him for the cutscene.
Tell me one thing, Cagnazzo. A dragon of our world crossed over into yours long ago, but I have felt her presence here again. What is the meaning of this?
I dare say what you felt was this.
By the sisters.
Ooh,
What have you done to Ashdaya?
If you want answers, you'll have to get them from Lord Golbez.
oh yeah, I forgot about Golbez and all this.
Assuming you've the strength to face him. A pity I will not see the plan to fruition, but my part is done. And to fight with the thrill of battle in my heart makes it all the more worthwhile.
No! Wait! Where is she? Where is my sister?
At long last, I go to join the great.
That's interesting that even the monsters join the Aether Flow. Well, at least they gave us the eye.
By the gates closing, there can be no doubt that he was the one who opened it.
Ashdaya, I prayed we might meet once more.
She is likely still in the void. Take heart. We will find her yet.
No, I hope everybody least, you know, in the Scions, even though we kind of broke up, everybody's pretty much still together. I opened Dawn Trail. Everybody gets a new outfit. Getting kind of bored of. It's always nice to see their new outfits. It's been a while since they've changed. I think they change at least once every expansion. I think they do. Maybe even more than once sometimes. Kind of just depends on the story beats.
What now?
While you discuss how to proceed with your search, I would excuse myself to look around. There may be salvage that we could use at the camp.
In that case, I'll patrol the area for more void scent.
Very well. Let us take a moment to consider our options.
And with that, another quest done. That one took a lot longer. Pretty much an hour. Oh, kidding me? No voice dialogue here. So, we have discovered the source of the void scent outbreak in Garlemald. A gate forced open from the void. The barrier between our worlds is especially thin here, I suspect. Elsewise, I see little reason why the Reapers chose to live in such an inhospitable place. Even if the conditions are ideal, we're talking about a gate that could pass an archfiend. Opening one so large could not have been easy. In the age of Alag, Emperor Zand created an enormous portal using a prodigious amount of ether harnessed by the Crystal Tower. In theory, a similar feat should be possible from within the void. One need but have the requisite amount of aether, such as that harbored by a great Wormsier. And its aether is indeed greatly diminished. In Divinius' vision, Golbez let his archfiends feed upon Asdagir's aether, if he has also taken an eye to open this gate. It does not bode well, I know. Nevertheless, we must remain hopeful and continue our search. What I find curious is why our foes chose to strike now, some 5,000 years after Azdajah vanished into the void. And while their overarching plan remains a mystery, what exactly was Cagnazzo's plan in that Cagnazzo's part in that he had finished? Man, my reading today is terrible. That's right. We got some gear for this. I don't even know which one to take. Almost want to look it up. Let's see which one looks the best. Oh, interesting. I mean, I don't think it comes with a weapon, but the gunbreaker looks pretty cool. We don't have a gunbreaker. Let's see it snow it. No, I don't think it comes with a weapon. I don't think these ever do. No, just a full armor set. It's typically what they come with. Let's just get the tank one. I believe it's the fending one. I do want to level up the warrior. Let's see. You may now enter Lapis Manalis with a party of NPC avatars. Make use of this feature. Open trusted. Yada yada. I wonder what the point of doing it again with NPC avatars is. Moreover, be advised that you may use mounts within Lapis Manalis, but only during this quest. Wait, I could have used it for this quest? I didn't really pay attention on that. I also got into collecting triple triad cards. That was kind of fun. I wonder how many of those I have. I have no idea even where to look anymore. It's got to be here somewhere, right? I have no idea where to look at your it's not collections, right? Who cares? Let's just continue on. The Dragon's Resolve. Oh, there's the other set of gear. Casting, healing, scouting. What's scouting for? Aiming. I wish they would just say it. Suit for aiming. I don't remember this stuff off the top of my head. Okay, so bending is tank, maiming is dragoon and reaper, striking is monk and samurai. Scouting, yeah, I figured scouting is the ninja. And I guess the viper. Then aiming. I guess that makes sense. The archer, dancer, machinist, bard. Casting, of course, is us. And then healing is probably all the healers. I don't know which one I'd get. Maybe scouting? But there's probably no point. If you do want to use the Viper, you probably get better gear automatically just by picking the class. O Aztaja, what has become of you, that even your eyes should be so spent of ether? I cannot bear the thought of her being held captive a moment longer. But how will I find her? What must I do? Calm yourself, Ritra. I appreciate that you are upset, but such passion clouds your judgment. You must endeavor to remain composed. When your mind is clear, we may consider how to proceed with our search. You are right. In the meantime, I will help Alphanode and Alizé back to the village. That sounds like a fine idea. We should go as well. Speak with Alphanode. I like how we're still in the dungeon. Wait, do I gotta run all the way back? Oh, that's why they said I can use my mount. Let's pick a different one that feels faster at least. Okay, this and it's kind of appropriate too. With the blue flames, can we fly? No, we cannot. You don't typically get to stay in a dungeon after you beat it because of a certain quest. It's kind of interesting. I wonder if this is like an Okami reference. It's also got custom music. I don't recognize it though. Oh, okay, I guess I actually have to hit it. Even slower. I don't see Virtro with you. Is everything all right? He needs a moment to himself. While he is indisposed, we thought we'd lend you a hand. I've just finished patrolling the area, so we're fine on that front. There are no signs of void scent, and I doubt we'll see any more now that the gate has been closed. As for Alpha Node, he has set his sights on the Cerulean Spring. We're hoping to take as much of that stuff as a snowcraft can bear. That much fuel would keep the people warm for a good while. We've managed to procure a few suitable containers for transporting the ceruleum, and we're about to return to the spring. If you've a mind to scrounge up more containers, I can take what you have now and get them filled. Thank you, Estinian. The more we can load into the snowcraft, the better. Would you and Yastola mind helping us with our search then? You'll need to take any suitable containers to the spring, and then back to the snowcraft once you've filled them with ceruleum. So crazy. I don't think I've ever spent so much time in a dungeon after the fact. Who the hell is that? Didn't even realize that when I first passed by here. That kind of spooked me for a minute. I guess this was the Doll Master kind of area. Kind of reminds me of characters in Nier. The bottomless barrel. This is less a container and more of a sieve, given its poor condition and visible holes. Oh, maybe that's why it was bottomless. There was a hole dilapidated. Okay, more holes. Hole-poked barrel. I wonder if that's full of holes. Let's check it anyways. Is this interacting taking longer? Because it's actually a good one. The container appears to be well suited for repurposing. It would be a fine choice for ceruleum storage. I'll get the bird this time. Do a lot of these mounts have custom music and I just don't know? Or is this something new? I don't remember all these mounts having custom music. I know some of them had them. I don't remember this many. Am I just getting lucky with the randomized picks? All right, let's check it again. Oh, another wolf. Yeah, I got a couple of these. Let's try to pick something different. I think, is this the healer? This is the white mage horse, or maybe not. I think you might get that at 40. I think I might have just got this from a dungeon. Man, there's so much. This is all ceruleum. There's so much here. They can come back here. They can live in here. Justinian is already seen to the rest. Go on ahead. The others ask that I remain here in the event they find more. I mean, it seems like the mammoth can hold a lot. What's one little barrel gonna do? Let's try again. I mean, it sounded like the music changed. Or just completely turned off. The snowcraft is all but overflowing with cerulean containers. However, several of your comrades have yet to arrive. Perhaps a nearby vantage point will afford you a more favorable view of their return. Okay. I guess Estinian's got the right idea. Good work, my friend. I expect we'll have a sizable load to deliver. I feel like something crazy is going to happen. Too much stuff has gone on. I feel like our Sultan brother there. Still not with us. Yeah, something crazy is going to happen. What's going to do? Cut the bridge?
Is Vitra not back yet?
Vitra. He's got like 3 different names. Oh, there he is.
My apologies for the delay.
Are you all right?
I am. As distressing as this turn of events was, the eye itself gives me cause to hope. While it is no longer possessed of Ajdaya's will, it may yet lead us to her. Were it not for your encouragement, I would never have dared to embark on my search, much less come this far. I will not lose faith. I will find my sister, wheresoever she may be.
We'll return the eye to her, together.
Though
What?
tainted, the eye has not fully succumbed to darkness. Ashdaya herself may have been able to resist its influence.
Was that what she was doing? Or is she suspicious of something? Well, I tend to believe her. All things magic. She is the
Well,
expert.
as much as we'd love to take part in your next foray, we can't abandon our efforts here.
That's fine. You're my least 2 favorite scions anyways.
Indeed. We'll need to keep a close watch, in case the Void Gate opens
Yeah,
again
maybe
as well.
not. Maybe I take that back. Forgot about the other ones.
Though should it prove safe to do so, I have some ideas for how we might put this village to use.
I guess they can all be annoying in their own way. Except for Y'shtola and Estinian.
Do what you must.
We will manage.
They're always the badass ones.
To free Ashdaya, I expect we will have to deal with Golbez once and for all. After which you may undertake your work without worry.
I wonder how far we have to go before we fight Golbez. We're gonna have, is it gonna be the final boss of Endwalker? You know,
We look
post
forward to the
Endwalker,
glad tidings.
or just at the 6.3.
You'll take good care of everyone, won't you?
What? Why do you ask me this?
Because comrades look out for one another, and I can't think of anyone more qualified to keep them safe.
True. I will do no less than I've promised.
If our respective plans are settled, then let us head back.
I suppose this is where we part ways for now. That we have every faith in you, we'll pray for your safety all the same. I'm glad we had the chance to talk, Zero. Take care until next time. Till next time. Oh, that's right. What was I thinking of picking? Healing? Nah. Probably never going to use it. Casting? Now you could probably grind this gear out somewhere else. So maybe it doesn't matter too much. Aiming. You know, Machinist might be a nice thing to level up. Summoner also kind of sounds interesting. I'm going to go with Scouting. Because my ninja is the closest. For me, I don't think it really matters. If I do casting, I can put it on now. Even though I have 660 gear. I just go scouting. Doesn't matter. I have so many coffers just unopened. I don't typically use them anyways, because I'm always behind in the main story. I already have better gear. Oh, what's this stuff? This stuff looks interesting. Food. I'll take the money. 0 wishes to know your next destinations. Paths barred. Am I right in assuming that we are to return to the void? Now that matters here have been settled, yes, but first we should return to Redzed Han to prepare. When everyone is ready, let us convene at the Mega Duta. All these names are so difficult to pronounce. One thing I hate about Square Enix Final Fantasy games. I don't know where they come up with these names. Must take inspiration from different cultures. I'm not 100% sure, but I kind of want to say that this place here is kind of inspired by Indian culture, maybe. But I could be wrong. Who knows? Let's just repair all that stuff. Not that it's in dire need. I'm just trying to like, oh, the green chicken. Oh, that's right. Let's have a little. I forgot about this. I used to do this all the time, just to have a little bit of fun. Just toss you there. Doesn't really matter. Or not. Maybe I'll toss you down there. Random. I used to do this every once in a while. And find it. The minion roulette. I got a couple minions. I think 1 to 200. I think. See what we get. I don't know if I've summoned that one. I don't really remember it. Oh well. We'll swap it out a couple times during today's stream, as I remember. Just for a little, I don't know, a little fun.
If everyone is ready, then let us depart for Al-Zadal's legacy.
You're never gonna make it to the void. What the hell is that?
What was that?
A deluge of ether. The mark of a terrible magic.
It wasn't far from here. Let's go.
What could that be?
Hey, you! Stop! If you're thinking of taking to sea, don't!
What has happened?
We were out working our nets when a light suddenly shot up over Buffalo Isle with a boom. A massive fiend then took to the skies.
Oh, is it going to be a sister taken over by the darkness?
Another blasphemy, we feared. But we didn't linger to find out.
Did you see where it was headed?
I can't say for sure, but it looked like it was northward bound.
I see. Our thanks for the warning, and do not let us keep you. Buffalo Isle is connected to Al-Zadal's legacy. This cannot be a coincidence.
In response to Karnyatso's defeat, they have come for our gate.
So it seems. I would ascertain the situation at the vault, but the fiend must be dealt with, ere people come to harm. I shall assume my dragon form and seek it out at once.
Wait. You heard the fisherman. A blasphemy, they called it. If another flying creature was sighted now, others will assume the worst and panic will spread. This is not the way.
The voice of reason. You would think a dragon, which they live for a long time, and I think he is pretty old, would have more common sense than Estinian here. I'll see to the fiend. I don't need anybody's help.
You are right, Estinian. I will gather my soldiers and search the isle for casualties. As you wish. The fiend is yours.
You know, I'm not a fan.
The hunt will go more swiftly with help. Zero, might I prevail upon you to accompany him?
Not a fan of the black mage gear that I have on. I think it was the highest, or like one of the highest tombstone gear that you can get. But like the one right below it looks so much better. It just seems weird to have like the all white look for a black mage.
Very well.
Then Estinian and I will make for Alzadar's legacy and secure the gate.
Stay on your guard. The enemy is clever and will have anticipated our response. Be safe, my friends, and may the sisters guide your steps.
I wonder what this is going to turn into. I don't think it's going to be another dungeon, at least not that soon. Maybe just a fight. Okay, let's check out another minion. Square. Demon brick. Kinda cool, actually. This falls over. We know the fiend was headed north. That still leaves a lot of ground for us few to cover. We need a way to conduct our search more efficiently. Do you have any ideas? I could fly on my mount. I know people who may have seen something. Do we? Now let's just do that. I guess we got some friends out here. In other words, we seek help from the locals. If you think it's best, then very well. So, where to then? The great work and the encampment at the Hamsha hatchery. If both places are to the north, then the people there may indeed have seen something. Very well, I'll head to the great work and leave the encampment to you. Mount Roulette. Ooh, I like this one. I like the jets on it. Looks pretty cool. Wait, why can't I zoom out more than that? Weird. At least on the map. This actually kind of reminds me of some type of mountain range that you would see in Xenoblade. Man, I'd love to do Let's Plays of the Xenoblade games, but I don't have a spare 500 hours to do all of them. And that Claire Expedition, or Claire Obscure Expedition 33 game comes out in a couple days. Kind of want to, I think I'm definitely going to play that as soon as it comes out. Actually looking at it, it's not even a full... I was expecting it's with as good as it looked, to be like $60, $70 game. I think it's like 50, and I think it's 10% off right now. I guess it is a first-time developer, I believe, with the new IP, so makes sense. Saw the light over at the Baflu remnants too, did ya? We've sent scouts to investigate, but they've yet to report back. We will continue to keep watch here, but if you learn anything, be sure to let us know. So curious. I think it's going to be his sister taking over. These fishermen saw a fiend emerge from the Buffalo remnants. Before heading north, you say? I saw what I thought was a ball of flame flung from the explosion, but now I wonder if it flew north in the direction of Kadaj. I don't know. If it is in fact the fiend, then we have trouble on our hands. We must remain vigilant. Come on, Demon Brick. Oh, another quest done. Oh, nice dragon mount. I presume you've come to investigate the explosion at the Baflu remnants. I feel like I'm pronouncing it different every time it comes up. We've yet to ascertain precisely what happened. Is there any information you can share with us? Fiend emerged from the explosion and flew towards Kahadaj. Why the sisters? Had I learned of this sooner? Never mind. There's no time to waste. We came here to get information, and we're like giving them the little information that we have. Hopefully Zero is in a better situation. Desires untold. Hey, there's that mountain range. Now apprised of the situation, Nabdeen is eager to take action. Confound it, we were so concerned with the explosion that we failed to recognize that the threat had not yet passed. We must alert command at once and instruct the people to seek shelter. Their way to the top of Kahadaj. That's probably not how you say it. Kaadaga? I don't know. A dog. What? You mean to go there and to investigate? I could just fly up there. I have a mount. Then again, you are more capable of defending yourself as you wish. We will leave this in your hands. The giant skull grounds are situated at the base of Kahadaj. I myself am not familiar with the mountain paths, but the quarry workers are bound to know many. But to Nur, for instance, he has worked there the longest. Go well, my friend, and may the sisters keep you. That's the one thing I hate about this place. All these complicated names, locations. Why couldn't you give me simple names? Chubby boy, come on. Arms just flapping in the wind. You want to climb Kahadaj? You couldn't have chosen a worse time. There was an earthquake earlier and it triggered a rock slide. I'm afraid the main path to the summit may be blocked. But if you're determined to go, then I suggest you speak with Stramul. He climbs like a langur and might know some other way up, if not the gentlest. What the hell happened to Zero? I feel like we just left her. How to reach the top of Kahadaj after what has happened. That should be the last place anyone sane would want to be. But yes, I am familiar with another route that should still be passable. I was once afraid of heights, you see, and used it to build my courage. Though I cannot say I have the courage to brave it under these conditions, I'll take you where the route starts, but no further, alright? I'm sure Zero will just find her way here. Yeah, we have the link shell, right? Does she even have one?
Hello, can you hear me?
No, it's just Stola.
We were too late. The vault has been destroyed. The alchemical furnace with it. This was their true objective. To deny us entry into the void.
Nope. I guess we're not making it to the void.
Kanyatso and Ashdaya's eye were a diversion. A means to detain us in Garlemald, while they went to work here. To reduce the vault to rubble. That which you hunt is no ordinary foe. Have care.
Some smart villains. Looked like Vincent for a second. That looks familiar. Look, I know this guy. Must be a famous character.
Such an exquisite sight. The canvas of vibrant colors. As was our world, too, once.
One of Golbez's champions, I presume. I don't know. He looks familiar, but I
am Rubicante, the archfiend of fire.
Is he a reference to something? I feel like I want to look it up. Rubicante. Yeah, he was. He was. Yeah, there's multiple. I think there's what, like 4 archfiends, right? Oh, look at that. Rubicante is a demon in the Inferno of Dante's Divine Comedy. Interesting. All right. Which Final Fantasy was it again? Oh, I'm thinking of the 4 fiends in Final Fantasy 1. No, that's not it. Yeah, Final Fantasy 4. Oh, Cognazo was one of them. Cool. Yeah, he was kind of like a lizard dude. Rubicante's the other one. Barbaricia and Camalegione. I don't know. These kind of sound Italian names. I can't even pronounce those. He's pretty much on level with the last boss we found in that dungeon.
In flesh, yet in spirit I remain a man, a prisoner of the past.
There's no way we're taking this guy on, at least by ourselves.
Such tears I wept when darkness consumed the world, until Lord Golbez came and spoke of salvation. Thus do I walk proudly at his side, to see his dream fulfilled. Your heart is pure. For benevolent cause you seek the dragon. But I cannot allow you to have it. Cannot allow you to interfere. If you would continue, then there is but one recourse. I shall await you at the summit. Come, mortal. Come and weigh your righteousness against mine.
Oh, you know what? This might turn into a trial instead. I don't know if the trust system is something you can... Oh, the ball of fire. Yeah, I don't think the trust system is something you can do with trials. I think you just have to wait for people on that one. No. Oh, it's just a normal duty? Or is it actually a trial? It's a trial. Figured as much. This is the one, I think, right? this one for? I don't know. Mount ordeals. Right. 15 minutes. Damn it. That's why I like the trust system. I'll probably just cut it in the YouTube video, but we're just gonna have to wait. I guess we can see if I can find those cards that I was talking about. Currency now. Fashion accessories. Oh, that's the only one I got. Logs. You'd think it'd be on a log, right? Let me get the orchestra list. Why don't we have the cards? The fish guide. Yeah, I got quite a... Oh, never mind. Dude. I'm missing quite a bit of fish. That's crazy that we're missing that many fish, even though I'm like level 90 on the fisher. No, don't think it's here. Bell is no science, right? Fishing log. I believe there's 2 for fishing. Nope. I've done nothing for sightseeing. Wild. Gold saucer. Card list. There it is. I guess it is a gold saucer thing. 113 cards out of 440. So not that much. Can I filter by really good cards? Oh, what happened to my deck? Pretty sure I had at least one deck. Never actually played Mahjong. Let's see what kind of good cards I got. Siren. Got the Y'shtola card. Ultima Weapon, Odin, Ramu, Leviathan, only 4. I gotta have some 5 stars, don't I? Pretty sure I did. Nope, Bahamut, 5 star. Gaius Van Valsar, also 5. Got all the 3 leaders. Cat. Oh, that was Tiamat. I was like 3 stars for Tiamat. Wow, that's a 5 star. That's interesting. Pippin. Long boy. Long neck boy. I think those 5 stars were the... Oh, interesting. Quartz. It was my dad's last request, you know, to go out and travel the world. And this time it feels like the wind is calling me. Beatrix. What a Final Fantasy IX reference. Oh, I love median. That was such a cool, like, twist. Who she turned out to be. That reminds me of a Bayonetta enemy. Innocence. Hades. Cool, cool. 5-star. Another 5-star. I don't recognize that one. Ultima. Well-deserving 5-star. I wonder if there's anything higher than 5-star. Golden Saucer Attendant. Cloud of Darkness, also 5-star. Yeah, that's probably it. That was only 6 minutes. Okay, not enough time. So what should I level? Like I said, I kind of want to level the warrior. Do I have the... Oh, I do have that. I think I just barely got this gear, too. Attributes. Do I have any face wear? Nope. Oh, I don't. It's not even unlocked. Might be a Dawn Trail thing. What else can I look at? I think I got all my cards. These are all... Yep, I have all that stuff. I can toss a couple of those. See, I told you I have so many of these. I think I also have more in just in another bag. Look at my chocobo bag. And it's full. Oh, there's a couple more. Oh, it tells you, look at that earring, bracer, and necklace. Mog Pawn Coffer. I really wish they didn't put so many restrictions on stuff that you can sell. Or if, like, I wish I could also make a lot of, maybe I can make these weapons into, because I don't want to use them. But some of them I think look pretty cool. I kept some of these because they looked cool. That's a pretty cool looking one. Let's see, Thunderstrike. Nope, that's a mage one. Try that one on. Probably looks stupid though. Yep, Moogle one. Yeah, look at that. He's kind of like flying around. Okay, almost 10 minutes. Dark Knight one. Yeah, it looks kind of cool, I guess. Kind of looks random as shit though. Thunder ones look pretty cool. Do I have any on me? I got the Hellfire Shield. Gladiator, so Paladin. Can I actually put that on? Why Paladin is at 60? I don't want to be a Sage. I have something for Paladin. Don't know if I have it. Gladiator should be good enough. That shield not... I think this is also... Yeah, this gear set I got and I just kind of stopped. 240, 270. I mean, it's weaker, but it's a pretty cool looking shield, I guess. How about this? Warrior. Some of this stuff I just got. $12 and we still haven't found tanks or healers. Let's hope it actually means 15 minutes. And not like it usually does, and you just don't find anybody. What else can I look through? Can I set up another class to look at later? Pictomancer must be kind of interesting. Don't know. Wonder what a good healer for me would be. Maybe one with dots. Or I guess hots, right? Healing over time. White Mage is not like that. Now it's just like raw heals. I think there might be... I think they have like a regen, but that's about it. Some of these are like shield based. A Reaper. Leveled up Samurai for a bit because of the, you know, the DPS on that. Monk seems kind of interesting too, but I don't know. For now, Black Mage, level 100. And then maybe we'll switch to my Dragoon. As we're doing these, you know, MSQs. Wonder how far I can get into Dawn Trail before I make it to level 100 on the Black Mage. If I was a tank, they probably would have found a party by now. Okay, just another minute if we're lucky. If not, then who knows? 15 minutes in and nothing yet, unfortunately. Yeah, this is what I'm telling you. The trust system is really nice for main story stuff. Even if they only made the system just and you could only use it once, and like just to finish the quest itself, I would be cool with that. Because I could see how it could be kind of a cancer and literally destroy your game, especially, you know, an MMORPG. You'd pretty much split your fan base, and there'd be like no community if every dungeon had a trust support. But I guess they always talked about this game being an RPG first and an MMORPG second, so who knows? Oh, great. We lost the DPS. I'm gonna wait till 20 minutes. If not, I'm probably gonna call it a night. Maybe do this a little earlier. I guess it is. I mean, it is Saturday. You'd think some people would be playing at this time. I don't know. On the weekends, I can understand if it was a weekday, but whatever. Okay, 30 seconds. Okay, I think maybe we're just pretty much dead in the water for now. I'm sure we'd get into a group eventually if we just wait it out, but I think I'm probably going to call it a night, and we will try a different day. So, although I'm cutting all this stuff out anyways, so unless you're watching live or watch the VOD later, you'll never know. But anyways, thanks for watching and have a good night.